Actually, hold on. That's okay. We're just gonna edit all this. I'm gonna hide this during the intro. I don't think it looks good. And then we're gonna do the old. Here we go. Ready? Foul mouth football.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there it is, baby. Coop, man, what's the deal, brother?
What's up, brother?
Not much, man. What's up, everybody? It's Foul Mouth Football. It's your boy Palermo, hanging with my boy, the Coop, man.
Yeah, man.
Week 4 vastly approaching.
Short season.
How we feel through week 3 so far?
I feel great.
Yeah, I would if I was.
I feel good.
Dolphins fan. Got to be awesome sitting over there at 3-0.
Feels nice. Yeah. Feels different.
Something it looks good on you guys, though. It looks good. I got to tell you, it looks good in that division too.
I know. I like it. Top.
Yeah, real good.
I don't care how we got there.
Well, I love it. Hey, man, we are Foul Mouth Football. Today, we're going to break it up into 3 different segments here. First segment we're going to go through is the most complete 3-0 team. Kind of a great little segue into our intro here. So, our most complete 3-0 team. I'm going to kick it over to you, Coop, and go ahead and talk about your Miami Dolphins sitting at 3-0. I saw them power ranked at 1-2 this week.
Yeah, it was
depending on where you saw it. I saw them at 1-2. So,
complete team. I mean, they're resilient, man. They've been playing well. Complete team. I don't know if they're the most complete 3-0 team. I'm still going to give the nod to the Eagles on that, but they're playing some good football. I think where they're not complete for me would be just that consistent offense. We've seen Tua's played decent, but they haven't seen consistent games like those big, you expect with a Tyreek Hill and a Waddle for them to consistently be, putting up, 20, 30 points a game.
Yeah.
And they played well for sure, but I don't know. There's just something for me that is just not, I don't have a lot of conviction just yet. I love that they're 3-0, but there's something.
For me on my side of things, the way I see it is that they do a lot of home run plays and they get a ton out all at once. I don't know, maybe I'm not watching the games as intensely as I should be, but it feels like they do what they have to do when they have to do it, but they don't
100%
sustain drives. They don't set up the run game. Who's their starting running back over there? What's their game plan for the run game? You know what I mean?
I mean, they're just Chase Edmonds and Mostert kind of going back and forth, and that's honestly all that gets the ball. And there's just no consistency with the run game.
Yeah.
So they don't stick with it because they haven't really kept a lead for too long this year. They've always been down. They've been at the point where they always have to make a comeback. Tua has to step up, and but I still like where they're at. I like how they bend, don't break on defense.
Yes. I was going to say, man, how's that defense running right now, man? It seems like they're balls to the wall at all times, and they just, their backs against the rope and they step up. It feels like
crazy 100 and something degree heat. And they're just against, arguably the best quarterback in the league. And stepped it up,
man. I heard one too many excuses for why the Bills lost this week, man. One of them was because there wasn't enough shade on the sideline.
Literally the fans were complaining that we should provide shade.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we should. Or maybe if you're going into Miami when it's 100 degrees outside, maybe get those gigantic industrial sized fans blowing on your players and then maybe provide your own awnings. You know what I mean? Come on.
That's the advantage of playing in Miami in September, October.
That's it, man. You know what I mean? Good for them. Good for them.
Let's go. But yeah, that's it. So I think they're good. They're not the most complete team. So I'm gonna let you talk about who I think the most complete team is along with you.
Sure. And I got to be honest with you, man. If I wasn't wearing this Lions jersey, I'd probably be wearing an Eagles jersey. Back in the day when I was younger, I tried figuring out which team I liked. Of course, I grew up a Bills fan because my parents, But then when there was Ricky Waters and Randall Cunningham and all those guys, man, like I loved them. And I was a huge Eagles fan for a while. Even McNabb, dude, during those days, I always rooted for him. But now they got something special going right now.
They
really do. It's unbelievable, dude.
They're a good franchise.
Sirianni's got those guys jazzed up over there. I like it. And I got to be honest with you, Jalen Hurts, man, he is playing out of his mind right now.
He's a stud.
That defense too. I mean, here's the difference between Jalen Hurts last year and this year. This year, they went out of their way to go get another weapon for him, right? AJ Brown is unbelievable. He's a man amongst boys when he's playing at the wide receiver position. Devonta Smith, though, he's amazing too. It's either you're going to live or die by covering or bracketing AJ Brown, but then Devonta Smith's going to handle you down the field. No question. He's going to be wide open, or vice versa. If you double coverage Devonta Smith, you got AJ Brown. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Like they both require double teams. But with that said, I mean, I like the way that Hurts is going through his progressions now, right? He's looking first and then he checks down. If he doesn't check down, he tucks and runs. And he's a good scrambling quarterback too. So that offense lives and dies through him for sure.
Oh, for sure.
But the talent level of the receivers, Miles Sanders, Boston Scott, and Gainwell, there's so many talented players on that team right now. And I think that offensive line is incredible too. Kelsey at center, he's a perennial Pro Bowler every year. You know what I mean?
Every year.
That's like the quarterback of the offensive line. So I like what they're doing right now. I feel like on the offensive side of things, they're putting up numbers, of course. The defensive side of things too. I mean, this past weekend, man, they only let up 8 points. They had 9 sacks. 9 freaking sacks, bro. They had a fumble recovery. I mean, they're all over the place. 2 games ago, Darius Slay, beloved ex-Lion, Fat Patricia got rid of him. But anyways, dude, he had 2 picks in a huge game against Minnesota, covering Justin Jefferson.
He played that well, too.
He played incredible, man. And he's never been a captain before until this year. So
seriously, he hasn't been?
He's honestly been one of those guys who wasn't really looked at as a leader, but now he's a leader in that locker room. You know what I mean? So that's awesome. I love that. To see. So, man, I think the most complete team right now for sure from every angle. All sides of the ball, even coaching, to be honest with you right now. Finding ways to put the ball in the playmakers' hands and then stepping up and figuring out a good defensive scheme over there. So I think the Eagles, man, they're got the hot hand right now. And until further notice, I think they're definitely the most complete team. So
yeah, they're firing on all cylinders. Literally every single, like you said, defense, offense, coaching. I mean, there's nothing.
Absolutely.
Momentum, man. It's hot.
I love it.